Greetings all. Welcome. My name is Eva. Meditation day number 6. Here we are. Welcome. To begin today, we are actually going to come to hands and knees. So we're just going to bring a little bit of meditation in motion today. So just find the earth, find the hands, the knees, and just kind of pad the earth. Just notice the body. Just imagine that you are just embracing that kind of animalistic movement. Just moving, circling, kind of waving the spine in any direction, knowing that there's no rules here. Just feel the spine. You can come into some cat-cow, which is lifting the heart and arcing through the spine, and then drawing the belly in, navel in as you feel that opposition of energy. So just taking a few cycles of cat-cow and then adding something else. Just taking a few deep breaths as we just connect. And then just planting your left hand on the earth, find center, lift the right arm up, inhale. As you exhale, thread the arm underneath you. Let's do that again, inhale as you lift, moving with the breath. Just let it be a meditation in motion as you exhale, tapping the shoulder and ear down. Let's continue that 3 more times. Breathing in to lift. And breathing out to thread. Soft and smooth. Exhaling. When you complete 3, just pausing with that right shoulder threading through, pressing the left hand into the earth. You can just stay here, or you can extend your left leg out towards your right fingers. You might even reach the left arm up and behind you, coming into rolling panda. We're getting into the shoulder, maybe even the neck. Breathing here. In and out. Soft and smooth. And then come back the way that you came, left hand plants down. Everybody extend that left leg out to the left, and so the right arm reaches up with that left leg extended. I'm going to bring the right hand to the hip, followed by the left hand to the hip. Come to stand on your knee, slide the foot in if you are all the way out, just to keep the hip and the knee in alignment. Right arm will reach up, left hip points forward. Take a little lean over towards the left. Feel the whole right side of the body. Turn the toes towards me, lift the arch of the foot a little. You can keep the hand at the hip if you're finding that it's hiking and spinning back, or begin to slide the hand down towards your ankle. Notice if you are holding the head, let the ear rest towards the shoulder, rather than trying to hold the neck. Just relax into this for a few deep breaths. Maybe use a little bit more activity here in this right hand to reach across. Stay with your breath, inhale. Exhaling for 1. Stay focused on your breath for 2. Just 1 more breath. Emptying the lungs completely. As you inhale, reach the arm up and out towards the right. And then either stay here with your left arm reaching high, or begin to also lift your left leg. Keep the shoulder a little forward, wrist a little forward of the shoulder, which will give you a little more stability, rather than hand close, which is a little challenging to balance. Flex the foot. Option stay, or bend the knee, catch a hold of the foot behind you. Heel to buttock, pelvis presses forward, feeling into this left hip flexor, quadricep. Just opening that psoas, maybe even turning the gaze upwards. Find stability and breath. Right hand stays anchored, firm, solid foundation. Breathing in and out. And then a slow release of the foot. We're going to just sweep this left hand across and bring the hands back to the earth under shoulders. Lift the left leg and cross the left knee behind the right. Separate your feet so you can sit between your calves. If that doesn't work, just cross your legs with your right leg over the top. We're taking a twist to the right. Left hand reaches high, right hand behind. Take a rotation towards the right. Keep the chest spinning, keep breathing in and out. And just a slow reach of your left arm up to the ceiling. Bend that left elbow and then release that right hand. See if you can catch a hold of your fingers, maybe a monkey grip. Just pressing the elbows back, pressing the back of the head towards the wrist or the arm. A little tilt forward if you choose. Knees are stacking or legs are crossed, coming into Gormukhasana. Just staying with your breath, remembering it is a meditation in motion. And then when you are ready to slowly rise up, free the arms really carefully, release them, give them a shake out, come to hands and knees. Just from here, tuck your left toes under so you can lift your right knee and take the leg up and back, three-legged dog. So right leg is lifted. As you exhale, take a step forward towards your right thumb. If that doesn't work, bring the ankle forward with your hand, lower your knee. Keep your back toes curled under, reach the arms up, come to Anjaneyasana. Just sinking deeply here. You can keep the arms lifted or interlock the hands behind the back of the head, lifting up a little and leaning back for support. Just keep breathing in and out, soft and smooth, taking that gentle back bend, feeling that left hip flexor once again. Just a couple more breaths. Beautiful. And just free the arms down towards the front foot, either side of that front foot. Lift the back knee, shift the hips back, straightening that front knee a little, folding the forehead towards the shin. The hands don't reach the earth, just bring something underneath the hands if you've got something handy. If not, just do the best you can. Beautiful. One more breath. Rebend that front knee. Keep the back thigh super strong. Release the hands off the earth, sweep them back behind you. As you do that, lift your chest so you're not down here, but you come up onto a diagonal. Hug your right knee in, pull your right hip gently back. Find strength here in an arrowhead lunge. Keep the neck also quite long. Breathing in and out. Pressing through your right big toe mound just a little bit more as you firm your back quadricep. From here, arms reach high, coming to a high lunge. As you exhale, press your palms together, take a twist over to your right. Stay here or pop your knee down. You can readjust here if you like, rotating heart to thumbs, and then bringing your thumbs to your heart. You can lift the back knee if you choose to stay. Take your variation and your option. Remembering that we are breathing through what we're feeling, using this as a meditation practice. Take one more breath. From here, let's all lift the back knee. Walk the back foot in a little. Keep the hands together, elbow on the knee, walk in. See if you can balance here. Maybe just balance on the big toe, or perhaps you lift the leg completely. Breathing a lot. Stability through the eye gaze or drishti. We're stepping the left foot to meet the right, staying in a twist, coming into chair pose. And then just notice if you're spinning the hips, you want to gently pull the left hip back so the left and right knee are in alignment. Keep the rotation. Breathing in and out. For one more breath. Chair pose, two arms reach high, in breath. Take a forward fold, exhaling. Toe heel your feet apart. Hands to shins or to the earth. Take a half lift. And as you exhale, take a fold. Feel both hamstrings. Let's do that again. Adho Uttanasana, belly zips in. Move with the breath. Use your exhalation to fold. One more cycle, breath in. Exhale all of the breath up. Hold it here for a few rounds of breath. Maybe just a ragdoll as you hold elbows or wrists. We might make it a little more active as you hold onto the ankles. Breathing in. Clearing on the exhalation. Begin to hear a sound in your throat. That sound as if you're fogging up a mirror with your mouth closed. This is our Ujjayi breath. 3 more rounds. Very gently release wrists, elbows, ankles. Roll yourself gently up. Slow roll. As you roll up, sweep the arms out wide and up. As you exhale, fold all the way back down to the earth. Take a halfway lift in breath. Step the right foot back, followed by the left. Come to a plank position. Pause here for a moment. Root the hands down firmly. If you need knees, they're ready and available. Shift forward. Bend your elbows. Lower knees if need be. Inhale, untuck toes, cobra. Just stay low. And as you exhale, fold forehead to the earth. Maybe shift the hands back a little more. Elbows hug in. Press the tops of the feet. Lift the kneecaps as you rise. Create length through the body rather than height. Exhaling, taking it down gently. Twice more. Move with your breath. Strengthening that lower back. Strengthening the mind. Soft and smooth as you breathe in to lift. Exhale, taking it down. Press to hands and knees. Inhale. As you exhale, shift back, child's pose. Pause here for a few rounds of breath. Inhaling through both nostrils. Exhaling through both nostrils, that Ujjayi breath. 3 more rounds. As you inhale, next rise to hands and knees. You can adjust a little just as we did before. Just notice the spine now. Notice how it compares to when we were here not too long ago. Move a little, find freedom inside and out. And then we'll try all of that on the opposite side. So from that hands and knees tabletop position, this time the left arm floats high to the ceiling. As you exhale, thread the arm underneath, tap the shoulder and ear to the earth. We are coming back up. The inhalation lifts you high up, reaching. You exhale, float the arm underneath, tap the shoulder. Move with the breath, inhaling to lift. So we're not rushing the movement, remembering that it is a meditation. Let's do one more and we'll hold it this time on the next breath out. Empty the lungs. Notice how you feel. Assess how you feel and then take your variation from here. You can stay exactly as you are. You can step your right foot out to the right. You might even lift your right arm. Just find where you need to be. Soft, smooth breaths. Sometimes we come too far and we're challenged. Just assess how far you've come. Ensure that you're freely able to breathe. That is the most important part of your practice, your breath. Always hearing that Ujjayi breath. So that is our focus when we are in a meditation in motion. Slowly allow yourself to come out the way that you came, right hand presses. We're all stepping the right foot out to the right, left arm unfurls on a breath in. Left hand to hip, come up, right hand to hip. And just assess if you've slid out a little, we tend to. Just come up, bring the hips towards the center. Right hand stays on the hip for now, left arm reaches, create one line of energy from the knee to the shoulder to the fingertips, draw the lower belly in. As you lean over towards the right, we do sometimes have this tendency to want to take it so deep that we shift the hip back a little and lean over. We want to get more into the side waist in this particular one. So do hip bones facing forward. If you can keep that, you can slide the hand down. Sometimes we hold the head up and the shoulder to the ear. Keep that down and then let that right shoulder fall. And then find that steady eye gaze. Toes are facing forward, lifting the arch of the foot. Breathing a lot into the side ribs, breathing into the intercostals. As you exhale, reach the left fingers a little more to the right. 2 more breaths, inhale, filling both lungs. As you exhale, feel the reach, feel the contraction through the right side of the body, the lengthening through the left. 1 more breath. Beautiful. Reaching that left arm up. Reach it all the way out to the left. You can start with the right hand to the hip as you begin to lift. Slide that hand out a little more for more support. Flex the toes, that will also help. And the pelvis pressing forward will help. Top arm can reach and stay. Toes can be down or the bend of the back knee with a catch or hold of the foot. You've got the foot, pull the heel to the glute and then squeeze the pelvis forward. So you quite literally are feeling your quadricep, your hip flexor, all through that front line. Gaze can turn upwards. If you're finding you're dumping a lot of weight on your wrist, you can come up onto your fingertips. Breathing in and out. Ujjayi breath. One more breath. If you've got the foot, you'll release it, stepping the foot out. Just reach that top arm forward so we come back to tabletop. From here, lifting that right leg, we're crossing the knee behind the left, and if that's not accessible, just come to a seated position. Cross your left leg in front of your right. The twist is to the left. Left hand behind, right arm up to begin with. And then take that rotation, turning your chin to the back shoulder, drawing the belly in and up. A little squeeze through Mula Bandha pelvic floor lock. Feel the rotation. Breathing in. And breathing up. Just 2 more breaths. One more breath. And then as you come back to center, reach the right arm up. Bend the elbow. Palm faces down. As you release your left hand, you're catching a hold of the fingers. So you're coming into either a monkey grip or you're working towards the fingers. You can always bring that hand to the elbow if you prefer. Now avoid just this rounding forward. You want to lift, find integrity through that spine. It's a tiny little hinge forward from here. Pin the elbows back. Keep the chin lifted, back of the head towards the hand. As you gently tilt forward, more and more and more. Breathing in and out. Keep the softness between the eyebrows. Keep that steady breath, 4 count breath. We explored that yesterday in our meditation. Breathing in for 4 and out for 4. Using Ujjayi breath today. With that 4 count breath. Slowly rise on up. We're releasing the hands gently. We're going to come back the way that we came. So hands will come forward. So just tuck your right toes under so you can lift your left leg up and back. 3-legged dog. We're stepping the left foot towards the left thumb or somewhere thereabouts. Pop the back knee down. Reach the arms up. Keep the back toes tucked under. Stay here or interlace the opposite index finger on top, hands behind the back of the head. Grab a hold of that occipital ridge behind the neck and lift. And then maybe lean back from there. So you're not just compressing, but imagine this elongation before taking it back. Keep breathing in and out. Imagining your sternum lifting higher towards the ceiling. Beautiful. Releasing the hands to either side of the front foot. Just releasing the back knee off the earth, shifting back into a pyramid pose. Straightening that front leg if you can, or placing your hands up on something, 2 blocks. Right hip gently pulls forward, left hip back as you bow your forehead to your shin. Breathing in, breathing out. Beautiful. 2 more breaths. One more breath. And gently coming back to center. I'm going to come into an arrowhead lunge. Lift the chest, balance on fingertips until you can sweep the arms back. Lift the chest simultaneously, so we're not just laying the body down on the thigh, but it's a diagonal. So there's a drawing in of the navel, a reach of the arms back, a launch of the crown forward, and a press back through the back foot. So everything is pulling in opposite directions. We find stira and sukham. We find steadiness, ease, strength and stability. Take 1 more breath. Reach the arms up, take a breath in. And as you exhale, take a little rotation to the left, right elbow hooks to the knee. You can pop the knee down, come back into that twist. We're bringing the heart to the thumbs and then thumbs to heart. So we're not just hanging out here with my shoulder kind of dumped. The belly pulls in, And we kind of lengthen, chin moves to the back shoulder. If you want to lift the knee, go ahead, back thigh super strong. Breathing in and out, navel pulls in. Beautiful, one more breath. And then let's all lift the back knee, come to a high lunge as you inhale. Come back to that twist. Lift the back toes, walk the back foot in, and then see if you can find a sense of balance and stability. Some balance on the toe. And then we're stepping the right foot to the left, bend both knees, coming into that chair twist. Notice if you're just spinning through the pelvis, keep the hips anchored, rotate the thoracic spine. Right hip, right knee are in line with the left. Reach the arms high, chair. As you exhale, take a forward fold. Toe heel your feet apart, take a half lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Let's do that twice more. Breath in, heart lift. Breath out, fold. Or one more cycle. Let it all go. And just toe heel your feet a little bit wider. And just bend the knees so you can come into a squat. Make the adjustments that you need. Bring your hands to your heart. Find that length through the spine. Tailbone lengthens down, crown lifts. Just enjoy the stillness, the ease. Soft, smooth breaths. Press your left and your right hand together. Hug the inner thighs in. So use a little adductor strength as your palms press today. Keep with the breath, stay with the sensations in your body. And then a very gentle release of the pelvis down to the earth. Nice. Bring the soles of your feet together, lift the chest, inhale. Just taking a little gentle fold forward. Breathing in and out. Keep hearing your Ujjayi breath, lift the chest. Long spine. One more breath. And then very slowly, please grip your two big toes, so index finger, middle finger together, place them between the first and second toe, wrap the thumbs around. See if you can lean back and find balance here. Just find that balance. You can stay here with bent knees or separate feet. Maybe start to straighten out a leg. Keeping the chest lifted will help you to balance. Bending the elbow towards, bending the elbow and pulling the leg towards the elbow will also help. And then try that on the other side if you are working that balance. You can lift the leg up or out to the side. You might even start to explore both legs lifting. Chest lifting will help. And then just notice if you're pulling the toes all the way back. See if you can also push toes into fingers and see how that also helps to create a little bit of a balance here. Keep lifted. Maybe you even zip the legs together. You can stay here or you can add a little rock. You can bend the knees at any point as you rock. You can keep them straight as you rock. And then see if you can rock yourself to Navasana, which is boat pose, finding that balance. You can either hold the toes or release the hands and balance here as you breathe in and out for 1. Firing through that Manipura chakra for 2. Keep that awareness of breath for 3. Steady eye gaze. 4. Keep an inner smile. 5. Keep the chest lifted even higher. 6. Keep breathing. 7. 8. Take your time, no rush. 9. Did I miss a number? I'm not sure. Beautiful. Cross the ankles, bring the hands to the knees, and just circle your body around your hips. Big, beautiful, generous circles in one direction, followed by the opposite direction. So just enjoy that release. Maybe the heart's beating. And so we're just we did explore our Ujjayi breath today. So it is that sensation. You can cross the other legs and do that the other way as well. So it is that sensation of fogging up a mirror with the mouth closed. So if you were to do it with the mouth open, you can hear it in the throat if you try it with the mouth closed. So once you've moved a little, find a comfortable seat. You might wish to now grab something to sit on, a cushion, a blanket, something that you have handy. Or you might even wish to come to seated on your heels, which creates more length through your spine. Or if that's quite uncomfortable, you can bring a cushion or something between the buttocks and the calves and come to sit. So just go ahead now and find your seat. Bring the hands where they're most comfortable for you. Let your eyes gently close. And as you inhale, draw your shoulders forward and up. And as you exhale, roll them back and down. Using your in-breath to draw them forward up. And as you exhale, roll them back and down. One more cycle, forward, up, in-breath. And as you exhale, release them back and down. Now focus on that breath. We're going to come to practice that Ujjayi pranayama. Imagining that mirror that you are fogging up. And you can try a few rounds with the mouth open if you find it challenging. Keep going with your own breath. Let the gaze soften, the jaw release. Just taking all the time that you need. Being still, present and aware. Breathing in, breathing out. Staying with that Ujjayi breath. Just letting go of the Ujjayi pranayama for now. Knowing that you can access this at any time. As a way to clear the mind. It's known as the breath of victory. It's a breath that we can use to rise victoriously above our thoughts, our ideas, to move past our constructs and beliefs, to ground ourselves and to come back home. Bring your palms together at the center of your chest as a way to acknowledge that center place, your home base. Take a moment to feel the beating of your heart, to smile lovingly at the inner workings of your body, to turn the corners of your mouth upwards, to thank yourself. Thank you so much for being here once again, day 6. Have an amazing journey into your day or your evening. My name is Eva. So much love. Namaste. Mwah.